Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Art to Music. So this is a series where I take a piece of art and I try to compose music for it as if I was scoring a film. So in this one, I found this artist called Christopher Burk, and I'm gonna leave all the links to his stuff in the description, so check him out for sure. He makes these really cool paintings of like alleyways and things that are set in suburbia, but it's got this like dark tone to it, and I love the way he achieves the lighting effects. It's very moody. In terms of synths, I'm using the Korg MS-20 and the MS-10 here, and I might use some other instruments as well, but I'm going to primarily use these two to set that kind of general mood. So let's just get into it. All right, so if we look at the painting here, we can see that the tree in the back is kind of bent slightly, so it almost looks like there's a storm or some slight wind going on. And so it's definitely sort of a darker mood. So I'm gonna kind of treat this more of like an ambient track to start with. All right, so I've loaded up a return track with a Valhalla Room reverb, and I've set it to the Bricasti Concert Hall preset. And so that's giving me a really large reverb. So this is the kind of patch I have to start with. So I'm just gonna start off with and kind of improvise a general mood while I'm looking at the painting. In terms of patch, it's super simple. I just have single oscillator on both synths. The cutoff is pretty much all the way down and a slightly slow attack, so I get that more of a pad sound. All right, so that gives us a starting bed. So I'm not using a metronome in this one. I'm just gonna keep it kind of loose and fluid. All right, I've changed up the patch here. I've pitched it up slightly. And I'm gonna bring in a bit of vibrato with the LFO here. So I'm just gonna perform a little melody here to the part. All right, I've set the MS-20 to have a noise oscillator, and I'm just gonna play some wind by changing the two filters and just kind of improvise the wind ambiance here. All right, so I found some samples in the Yellowstone National Park. They have an archive of public domain samples. So there's this one which is kind of just an ambience of nature sounds. And I'm just gonna throw that in here just to give us some ambience. And I'm just gonna pitch it down 33 semitones just to give us a different mood. I found this other cricket one, so let's try that as well. I'm gonna try pitching that down as well. I'll lower that volume. I Actually, what would be cool is if I had tried a beat repeat or something. All right, guys, I'm gonna wrap it up there. Normally my instinct is to just add tons of different layers and parts and moving things, but for this one, I'm gonna try to restrain myself and keep it minimal because I feel like it suits the piece better to just keep it simple, succinct, and small. And I'm gonna play the song at the end of the video if you wanna hear it in its entirety. Thanks again, Chris, for letting me use this piece of art. Again, check out his stuff in the description below, and I'll see you guys in the next.